Mr. Trump also said last night that the Lebanese militant group Hezbollah, backed by Iran, has been very smart. A White House spokesman called that comment unhinged and sickening.
Hey there, guys. Welcome to the channel. So I'm curious, guys, and this is a real question. If the left, and by extension, all the poor, intellectually corrupted, mushy-brained folks that believe in and parrot all of their ridiculous, never-ending propaganda about Donald Trump, guys, if you really believe the man is so bad, and if the man truly is as bad as you say, why do you have to mislead? Why do you have to dishonestly edit? Why do you have to misrepresent the truth, mischaracterize everything the man says or does? And why do you have to omit very, very important context, or even manufacture most, if not all, of what you guys actually say about him? To me, it's pretty clear. You actually don't honestly believe he's as bad as you say he is, because, you know, you probably realize that he's not, honestly. And before I prove it to you, guys, thanks to everyone that's been subscribing and leaving such great comments. Really, really appreciate the support. And if you haven't already, help us to continue to grow. Like, comment, subscribe. Most importantly, share the channel. So if you're having a hard time putting together what I'm actually saying, go back to the beginning. His comments on Mexican migrants, go look yourself in the mirror and repeat the story about him calling them all rapists that you've probably repeated damn near 1,000 times by now. And then pull out your phone and watch the entire speech for probably the first time. Do this in front of the mirror. Please, I'm begging you guys. Please do this in front of the mirror, because you deserve to see who you really are. Anyway, after you've done that, have a look at this, because you guys, you're at it again.
We won't play it, but he truly yesterday an insane event where he was talking about
we're going to show
Barack Obama is actually running the government, criticizing Bibi Netanyahu, saying, I want to make sure I get the quote right, that Hezbollah is, quote, very smart. Hezbollah. So that's the guy that they're defending right now.
Out of his mind. I mean, praising Hezbollah, he out of his mind. And again, the fact that Republicans are embracing this guy is absolutely crazy.
I want to thank you guys for staying on the case. You've been investigating and basically stalking this man for almost a decade now. I was beginning to wonder just how crazy you really were, but you have finally proved it to us. The man we believed in, the man we defended as we thought he would defend us, he's every bit the monster that you told us he was. And now he proves it by promoting and praising Hezbollah terrorists. Guys, I feel betrayed, but here's the thing. I'm not saying that I don't believe you, because, I mean, who could possibly lie about something like this, right? So I don't question you this time, but I feel like I owe it to the man, especially, based on the history you and I have with this sort of thing. I just want to take a peek at the unedited, the actual clip, if you guys don't mind.
And then 2 nights ago, I read all of Biden's security people. Can you imagine? National defense people. And they said, gee, I hope Hezbollah doesn't attack from the north, because that's the most vulnerable spot. I said, wait a minute. Hezbollah is very smart. They're all very smart. The press doesn't like when they say it. I said that President Xi of China, 1.4 billion people, he controls it with an iron fist. I said, he's a very smart man. They killed me the next day. I said he was smart. What am I going to say? But Hezbollah, they're very smart. And they have a national defense minister or somebody saying, I hope Hezbollah doesn't attack us from the north. So the following morning they attacked. They might not have been doing it, but if you listen to this jerk, you would attack from the north, because he said that's our weak spot.
Well, damn. I got to be honest, that's a real letdown. Here I was ready to jump ship. I was going to go with you guys, and I was going to go get a Bidenomics t-shirt and do the whole thing. But guys, and this is not just being a homer here. I don't see any problem that any critically thinking, reasonable person could possibly take from that. And let me know in the comments, guys, if I'm missing something here. But I see nothing wrong. This is just the latest, media mini soundbite that they've chopped up and manipulated to fool these still mushy brain victims of theirs, And I got to wonder, guys, don't the people that watch these morons ever wonder, why they don't ever get shown the full clip, or really any clip. You know, why these propagandists don't trust them to hear things firsthand. Don't they ever wonder this? You know, why does everything have to be dumbed down and distilled by really unintelligent people like Joe Scarborough? How do these people not demand to see the actual footage by now? Because, you know, what the man said, Donald Trump, I mean, is 100% right. And it's not the first time we've seen him talk about an adversary like this. You know, what is he really saying here? Does it sound like it's along the same lines, you know, of don't underestimate the people who want to kill you? Guys, that's not praise. He's saying that they are dangerous and they are a formidable enemy, which they are. You know, it's the same thing he said about Russia, North Korea, China, and the list goes on. You know, and the obvious thing is that the propagandists pushing this messaging, they know that's what he's saying. And how could you, you know, honestly, you could probably find damn near unlimited amount of clips of them and their guests saying the exact same thing, or at least something very, very similar. And when the neocon warmongers get on TV singing the same tune, you know, they only end it with, you know, and that's why we need to go broke funding foreign wars. No one says a thing. Why? How is that different? How is this different? You know, and just a curious thought experiment. You know, you people that actually believe that Trump would side with Hamas, have you ever been told about the Abraham Accords by any of your trusted propagandists? You know, but anyway, I almost don't blame you guys for being so naive, you know, because it's not just, you know, the left-wing echo bubble that's pushing this nonsense. I mean, it's just about every single Republican candidate as well, which, you know, by the way, when you hear the same things from both MSNBC and Mike Pence, this is when you really, really should start to question just about everything you're being told.
Whether it's related to Israel or Hezbollah or any of that, you don't congratulate or give any credit to murderers, period. You don't.
Wolf, let's make it clear. He's a fool. He's a fool. Only a fool would make those kind of comments. Only a fool would give comments that could give aid and comfort to Israel's adversary.
You can't be congratulating Hezbollah. You can't be congratulating the Communist Party like he did. You can't go and criticize a country that's just seen the worst devastation since the Holocaust.
I found the former president's comments to be reckless and irresponsible. To refer to the terrorist organization Hezbollah as very smart, I think was incomprehensible to me. Hezbollah is not very smart. They're evil.
So yeah, I mean, this is completely stupid. I can't believe I'm even watching this, especially Mike Pence. They're not smart, they're evil. Come on, Mike, let's show some intellectual integrity. You can be both, for one, but these evil people, they were able to storm the most secure border in the world by land and by air. So, you know, whatever you want to say about their pedigree, there has got to be some level of smarts here, okay? And another thing, you know, if this isn't completely and totally partisan, how is it that not one of these ghouls has ever mentioned the actual Hamas apologists that are still in our government, you know? All this is garbage. This is the most lazy narrative building imaginable. They're trying to score political points just however they possibly can. And the mushy brain morons of the world, they're just eating it all up, guys. Look, you're eating it up hook, line, and sinker. I mean, honestly, if you're a lefty troll, how do you go from believing that Mike Pence is a dangerous religious zealot to repeating the very, very same thing that the man says? It just doesn't make sense. But anyway, guys, that's just my take. Let me know yours in the comments. If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe. Most importantly, share the channel. See you in the next one.